What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you parallel content today. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, the more I wrap my head around the parallel game and game economy and ecosystem, the more I just absolutely fall in love with it. So today I want to actually talk about the Battle Pass because I was in the Discord today. Shout out to Jake in the Discord for answering a ton of my questions. I really appreciate it. And I don't know if there's a place to kind of go through all of these things. I don't know if there's like a tutorial online. But I'm just creating it as I learn it. Hopefully it's helpful for you guys, as it's definitely helpful for me to be able to regurgitate the information that I learn for folks that have been asking for more parallel content. So I want to talk about the Battle Pass today and how it works and why I want to do it so badly, and how I'm definitely bummed that I got such a late start to the Battle Pass this time around. So when you log in, you go into you start on the home screen. You can see here there's a weekly challenge that'll usually give you 4 missions, right? And each time you do one of those, you will be able to get like 600 XP, right? And then you complete 4 in a row and you get 3,000 XP, and then everything kind of refreshes. All of that adds up to what is in the Battle Pass. But before we hit Battle Pass, let me go into the quick play guide here. And not quick play guide, but quick play section under ranked. And you can see that there's also another area for you to get XP with the bounties, right? So this will reset every so often, or whenever you complete it. So I actually just did one that said win like 25 ranked games, and I got 500 XP plus whatever this AP apparition thing is. I'm not quite sure what it is, but we'll try to do a little bit more digging. But I got 500 XP. If I win another 20 games, that'll be another 500 XP. So where does all of that XP go? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Let's go into the Battle Pass here. And now you can see, similar to many other games, there are 2 different tracks. There is a free track, so you do not have to pay anything in order to play and participate, right? And you will get a lot of these apparition packs as you go along. Now, if you want to get the Battle Pass, you can do the premium or unlock the premium for 2,400 glint, which again, like glint you can buy on the website. I believe, you know what? Let's just do it right now. I'm gonna go to the parallel. Let's see, parallel starter decks. This should be close enough. So if we go here to shop, I believe we should be able to see buy glint. And you can see here, perfect. Okay, so you need 2,400 for that. So in order to get 2,400, you would probably need to get the large bundle, which is $20, right? But that's actually going to get you quite a bit more. It's going to get you 3,300 out of the 2,400 that you need. So the Battle Pass is actually less than $20 if you were to purchase that way. And then, of course, you could buy the mega bundle of glints and probably save even more if you were planning to do multiple Battle Passes. But let's go back to the Battle Pass for a second here. Okay, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. So now you can go through, and I believe every level is going to be 1,000 XP, right? So you need to get to the 30th level in order to complete the Battle Pass as it stands in terms of all of the premium rewards. You can go beyond that, but then you'll just be getting a lot of these apparition packs later on, which is totally cool, right? And there's other things in here. But if you wanted to, you could also just buy your way to the top, similar to many other games. Now, here's the thing. So you go through, you're working through the Battle Pass. There's several other prizes in there, right? So let's see. Battle Pass will include free and premium track. It'll include a bunch of different things. And actually, let's see if we can find a way to look at all the rewards. Now, I haven't claimed everything. Upgrade items. Perfect. This is what I wanted to see. So if I upgrade, these are the items that you can get. You can get a skin. You can get a card back. You can get another skin, and then a card frame, right? So that's actually probably what the other thing was that I earned with the 25 battles. So these are all of the top tier items that you can get. On top of that, and this is what I found out earlier today, if you complete level 30 and you get level 30 and you have the premium track, you will get this card, Gosan, Viper of Ceres, which I believe is a legendary card. If not, but it is also, you'll get it in an NFT version that is airdropped to your wallet. Now, I remember, for people who know Darkest Night, friend of the channel, he'd been playing and, grinding the, what's that called? He'd been grinding the the battle pass, I don't know, months ago at this point, and all of a sudden he called me one day, like randomly, he's like, man, I just got a card in my in my thing, and he didn't even fully understand it at the time. Now that I'm thinking back to that conversation, he's just like, man, I got airdropped a legendary card. This is so cool. So this is exactly what it is every season, it seems like, and the seasons I think run for about a month. If you complete the battle pass, or I guess you could buy the battle pass if you wanted to, you would be able to get a legendary NFT card, right? And so I don't know how many of these they necessarily print. There's probably no limit on it, but you do have to complete it or purchase it in a sense by paying for, everything. You have to unlock, and then you can see here, I have to pay an additional 8250 glints, although it was significantly higher when I was at a lower level. But since I've gained enough XP to get to level 8, I am going to just continue onwards. It doesn't seem like the math is not in my favor to complete this. There's only 5 days left in this season. So the math is not in my favor to be able to complete it. If I can get close enough, I will determine whether or not it is worth it for me to just unlock and pay for the remaining levels. Like I said, it'll be 2,400 glint plus another 8,200 glint. It's going to be a decent chunk of change. But I do plan on trying to, reduce that as much as possible just by focusing on all of the different things here on the home screen, right? Play 3 relics, create 8 token units, doing all those types of things. And of course, winning as many battles as I can between now and whenever the season ends. Now, here's the last thing I want to show you. If you go to OpenSea, and this is where I was originally, there is a collection here, and they have a bunch of collections for Parallel, but the Parallel Battle Pass cards, and you can see all of the previous cards, which is actually pretty cool. And if you look down here, you can see that Gosan, the Viper of Ceres, is available. So, if you want, you can go and grab one right now. If you don't want to do the battle pass, you can just grab it off the secondary market. Looks like the last sale was for 0.03 ETH, but you can buy one now for 0.027, which is about $97. Now, this is not on base. This is on the mainnet. So yes, gas fees will be an issue there. But it's, again, I just think that it's pretty cool. If you're playing the game, you get these cool cards that actually have a lot of value. There's not too many of them printed. I don't know what the total number is. It looks like 187 owners, 202 items. So, and actually, out of curiosity, let's hit the back button here. I want to see one from a previous time. And, for right now, it looks like this is a first edition, but there's like first edition and second edition for many of these other cards. Let me see if I can find one. It looks like the second editions are more popular. That's a little odd. But let's just take a look, for example, at the cheapest one. So Ishkur. And what's crazy is that I remember I could have gotten this card. I wanted to start the battle pass as soon as I saw this because I was really into Ogdencor at the time. But here's, 648 items, 514 owners. So there's probably quite a few. And hopefully as the player base grows, maybe there will be echo versions of these if people decide that the demand is actually there. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't even need to click into them. You can see just how many are available. So there's 1,050 of these, 1,600 here. Nora, there's only 204, but another 658 of the first edition. So again, it's all just, to me, I love this stuff because it's like, you're playing the game anyway. You're earning Prime as you go along, right? Here you can see where my earnings are at. It's been pretty good so far. We're almost at 2 Prime, which means I'm between $40 and $50, right? Depending on what the price of Prime is. Between $40 and $50, I paid $32 for a starter deck, $35 if you add a couple of extra cards. So like I'm feeling awesome right now about this, and I'm excited to try and do as much as I can for the battle pass here, as well as start whenever the next one is. Now, I do believe that there, in the premium rewards, you can get some different card backs. There are these, which I need to learn a little bit more about, but standard tournament tickets. I know there's been, some high profile tournaments in the past. I don't know what the deal is for that. I don't know what the ethereal fragments are, so I will have to do a little bit more research. But like I said, I'm probably most excited ethereal shard here. You can also earn glint, so you can put that towards future battle passes. Although, unlike other games, I don't believe you'll like earn enough glint every season to be able to pay for the next one. Yeah, it looks like in total, I've seen 600 glint so far, which is about 1/4 of the cost of the battle pass. So, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm pretty excited to see where this goes. Obviously, I could just go buy one for $97 rather than paying probably way too much in Glint. Because what, 2,400? What was the Glint thing again? Let's see. So if I get 6,800 Glint, that's $40. I would need 2 of those. So actually, I could get all the things in the Battle Pass. So right at this point in time, it's still worth it for me to go through the Battle Pass because I can buy 2 of these for $80. And then I get everything. I get the skins, the Paragon skins. I get the card backs. I get the card frames. I get the extra glint that comes in from all those other levels. So, we'll see where things end up. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video once I finish through the season. But just wanted to explain a little bit more of what I had learned today to you guys about the Battle Pass. But like I said, I'm loving it. It keeps me engaged. I actually try to get and accomplish all these different things. And so it's just like every day, even though I'm playing the same deck, it's super basic, and I'm just rolling around in bronze, it's still fun for me. It's still fun for me because I'm actually just trying to do a bunch of different things every single day to make sure that I'm maximizing my time, first of all, but then, of course, all of the XP that I get and all the returns that I get in the game. And I'm not just talking about financial returns, but just everything, right? I want to get the most out of the game and my gaming experience possible. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you have any other questions or want me to dig into anything further, I know I didn't cover everything, but I will try to do a little bit more research and maybe do a follow-up video here. But if there's anything else you guys had questions on or want me to cover, please do let me know. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.